and welcome to the Society of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. I am your head seeker, Evelyn, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by Haley.
That's me.
Randall.
Hello.
And Sarah.
My boyfriend is currently on deployment, which is sad, but also the other day we were WhatsApp texting about what it'd be like if he kidnapped me, and that was really hot, so.
You know what? No kink shaming, only kink applauding.
Absolutely.
You can help us and be part of the Magic Academy by making sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. This episode is powered by Sirenscape because epic games need epic sounds. And with that, let's get into tonight's episode of Curse of Strahd. Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry.
Where we last left our heroes, they showed up to a winery, said, hey, we're here to help. And the guy said, okay, go clear out my winery, please. There's a bunch of stuff in it that I'm not a fan of. And the party said, okay, this surely won't be too difficult. And then just waves of blight. Just so many waves of blights. And here we are, back at the top of the order, back at our lovely little table. We still have by just so players, you're aware, we do still have on the table To the Fairest, an inspiration from last night that was unredeemed. I don't know if that can carry over between games, but I saw it as in our channel points and nobody's used it yet. So I'm making a decision as the DM.
No one did use it. It almost went to Estrella, but they didn't want to be the Ferris. And like, I have other plans.
Someone else also said Midas should. I think Elisa said Midas is the Ferris.
I mean, Midas is the Ferris. Y'all seen that art? Evelyn, stop.
While I was drawing him, I literally kept saying, "Oh no, he's hot! Oh no, he's hot! Oh no, he's hot!" So.
Is it Magic Academy or is it just Rule 34? We'll never know.
We'll never know. Anyways, we're back. We're at the winery. We're at the top of the order, and the top of the order is Emery. And let's see. Yep, it's still there. And something that so that there is context for what I am about to do. This is something that Heather and I talked about a little bit about a potential move of Emery's.
When you said that, it reminded me of the TikTok, like,
oh yeah, make that a TikTok sound. Go viral.
Be on TikTok.
But I'm gonna have Emery move, and she's gonna take 3 opportunity attacks in doing
that's 4.
this. That 4th one is engaged with this thing.
Oh, that's right. I have a spirit.
You have an undead spirit, my guy.
I'm not prepared for that.
But she's going to take those. She's going to possibly take 3 opportunity attacks. We're going to kind of see how that goes. Come on, give me the little sheets. I know how to use these. Where is features? Claws. Roll it. So, first one from a Needle Blight. What is her AC? That's a great question. 18? That's probably gonna hit. But I don't know.
AC 15.
AC 15? Yeah, then that hits. Another Needle Blight is attacking because I'm just gonna roll both Needle Blights at the same time. Yep, a 21 also hits. And then I'm gonna do both of those damages. What? Oh, can I click a little button and apply that to somebody? Apply. Oh, I applied that to the Needle Blight, not to a player.
Oh.
Yeah, that deals with pressing T for targets. So if you hover over a thing and press T, you're targeting that one, and it should apply the damage to the one you are targeting.
I don't.
There's some QL stuff that we've not gotten into in Foundry.
Yeah.
They keep adding more.
5 hit points, so I'm gonna put that back.
I forgot that my face could be seen, so I feel like I need to clarify. I was not rolling my eyes at Evelyn. I was rolling my eyes looking at the fucking casting form. Describe a memorable actual play experience. Fuck you. All of Strahd, I guess. What do you want from me?
Another. I know how to do.
Sorry, just fill it out.
Fine.
So that brings. Oh, not 1321. That's too many. That brings Emery to 13 hit points.
Appropriate moment.
And then this one is gonna do. Is that also a needle? Oh, I thought those were. Oh no, the other one's a twig blight. So one more needle blight. And then Emery can continue on with her turn. Nope, that's a miss. Cool. All right. Emery's going to cast Fireball.
Awesome.
On just this, using one of the wish spells. Gonna cast just a big old fireball. What's fireball? 30 feet?
Yes. Do you need some assistance?
I might.
Is it a 30 feet radius?
Yeah. I'm gonna move that.
You already got one. Never
I
mind.
already got one. I'm working on it. You hold your horses. I'll move that one this way.
No.
Yeah, sorry about your guy.
It's like centered on him.
It's not centered on him.
It almost is by 2 squares.
Listen.
It feels targeted.
Kaboom. That's not what I want when I type into Fireball Google. I don't want whiskey. I in fact would really like the D&D spell. So what is her spell save? Cause your dude is gonna have to make me a dex save.
Yeah, I think there's actual stats in here because it's a summon, which is nice.
Yeah. Come on, let me.
Cool, 22.
Okay, so your dude save's gonna take half. Yep.
I mean, he's not beefy, so that's still
okay.
A little homophobic, but
I'm getting physical dice out for this because I have to just simply roll so many, and I would like to roll them basically all at once.
That is very satisfying.
And this isn't even for the D6s. This is just for the little guys that now have to all roll dexterity saves.
Boy.
And that save is a 13. So we're gonna how many little guys? We got one. Come on, Foundry. I need you to work for me, buddy.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Just because I need to be able to. It's not letting me like double click them to open their. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong tool. I know what the problem is. I know how to use this software. I
Is it me? Am I the drama?
It's me.
I cleaned up my backdrop to make room for more D&D stuff, and I forgot that I think there's like fucking $100. I bought the Critical Role dice from I forget the guy's name. I want to say Ashton, but I feel like that's wrong because I'm so far behind on Critical Role. But they're so pretty.
Cool.
Okay, side rant. I'm tangenting.
Okay, so
I cleaned.
I bought new dice this weekend. They're not special, but they're pretty and sparkly.
Should I go grab and show off my my Magic Academy tumbler?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Two. One.
To which Sarah has unironically hopped in and chatted with us, just sipping out of it.
Actually, you know what? I should roll those D6s because none of these have enough hit points for it to matter if they succeed or fail.
It is Ashton. Yeah, I knew I was right. Yeah. I'm on episode like 55. I fell off a little bit when the tower, well, I won't spoilers, but like, things happened, and I was like, I don't know what's happening anymore, and so then I had a pause.
That's why I can't listen to D&D podcasts. I can't follow. Also,
so you start to see a bunch of stuff. A bunch of little guys start to go up just in flames, including both of the vine blights.
Do they get double damage because they're wood?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Actually,
are they vulnerable to fire?
Vulnerable?
They are not vulnerable to fire.
Really? Dang.
Yeah.
What are they vulnerable to? I almost got you. I almost got you. You were like,
and then the needle blights. It doesn't matter if they pass or fail, because they don't have enough hit points for it to matter.
Fair.
So goodbye to the needle blights. Same with the twig blights. The twig blights have 4 hit points, guys.
Yeah, it hasn't been hard to kill them. There's just a lot.
There's just a lot of them. So we're doing a little bit of crowd control.
Crowd control.
Yeah. How much damage is half?
The total damage is 31, so half would be 15.
That sucks. Okay.
Okay. Druid number 1 fails. Druid number 2 fails. Holy shit. I'm rolling. Okay, Druid number 3 passes.
Buck them up, Emery.
Okay. This one, we're gonna call Druid number 1. You fail. Wait, you failed. So goodbye. Druid number 2, you failed. Druid number 3, you sure are out here doing your best. And that's gonna be that's all. That's it. 3, you see just the chaos of a fireball, just things up in flames. And I'd like you at the start of your turn to make me a quick little perception check.
Okay.
You realize
14.
that you're hurt.
I'm like, why am I bleeding oil? What the fuck happened? I left for like an hour. A 14.
14? I'm gonna say 14 is enough. You notice the winery is now smoking a little bit. Maybe a little on fire.
I'm gonna turn back to Emery and say, could you do that this whole time?
She just kind of shrugs and is like, wish spell.
Okay. Also, Druid, can you create water? we have to put out a fire later.
Did you forget my name?
No. But Druid is more relevant to the question, which is what are your abilities? If I have a personal question, I'll ask Ellie, but for now I'm asking Druid.
But yeah, Emery in that moment used a wish spell to cast the fireball.
Well, I'm glad that there's no one in front of me, so I don't have to waste another spell slot. I'm gonna shoot whatever that is. The little gnome thing.
Oh, the druid?
It looks like a gnome.
Does kind of look like a gnome.
Cool.
There's also one more needle blight that didn't get hit.
Something tells me the druid might be a little bit more of a threat.
Okay. Yeah, they keep summoning them, if I remember correctly.
Oh, wait. I have that wrong.
All right, well, I'm gonna shoot it at least once. Let's see what happens. Does a 28 hit?
Yes.
That's really cool. I'm sorry, 29 is what I meant.
Still hits.
No, sorry, 28, because I guess my concentration broke if I was downed.
Yeah.
I wonder how that happened! Okay, I'm gonna activate my feature, favorite foe. on that little bitch. Grab this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. 11 damage.
Would you like to describe to me how you kill this druid?
Yeah. It like raises its staff to raise more, and then an arrow pierces through the side of its throat.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Well, I'm gonna shoot the other thing.
All right, go for it.
Because I can do that twice now. Huge mistake, guys. Now the real question is, how do I move my character again at this fucking program? He's with a fighting like that.
Unpause, Evelyn.
Oh,
now you can move.
it wasn't my fault this time.
Nope, that was on me.
All right, little blight ass bitch. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I do at least 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The last little needle blight sees this eruption of fire, and then you immediately take out the last druid, and it just is like it knows what's coming. as its tiny body is destroyed by this arrow.
I respect it staying with the battle despite the imminent doom it was going to face.
And that is the end of our combat.
DM, I would like to cast, it would be great if I remembered what I was going to cast. Sleet Storm on where the embers are starting to take fire on the building.
You cast Sleet Storm. Just describe the storm you conjure.
Yeah, so you guys watch as Ellie goes, oh, well, that's not very good. And she like takes her little walking stick and starts to like swoosh it in the air to start to conjure this like storm in the sky. And then you just see this sleet, this wet, cold, icy-ish water start to pummel basically the area that the wish spell was cast on, and then a little bit around it, because it's actually 10 feet bigger than the 30-foot radius of the fireballs. So
excellent. You put out the fire. You take care of business. But it does look a little worse for wear out here. There's a lot of dead blights just littering the front of this place. And you guys are I will take you back actually to the other table. Where did it go? Activate. I didn't preload. I apologize. But I'll take you guys back to the Wizard of Wine's map, where there's just so many fucking dead blights.
Kill him with the help of his newly acquainted guy. If you could bring him over, because he is with me for at least an hour.
Your new
my little
guy.
summon, my ghostly.
I forgot what I did.
Oh, I summoned him. I made him. So if you just copy it, like you could literally go to the other page, Control C, bring him over, Control V, and plop him down.
Cool,
if I recast it, it'll use a spell slot, and I don't want to do that. So,
well, you can. Can't you always put the spell slot back? Isn't that like? I
might have the ability. Either way, we're gonna pick up some of the blights and kind of like gather them together and try to like create little piles of things. We're cleaning up. We're being nice.
Piles.
Are we gonna burn piles of twigs?
Yeah, burn piles.
I don't know. They're sentient. I don't know. Like
they're dead.
Do they come back? Are they like vampires?
Here you go. Here's your little friend.
What is that? I don't like that it's next to me.
Here's your little guy. Yeah, but you guys are you start cleaning up the blights and whatnot, getting them at least out of the way of the doors a little bit.
I would love to know if the druids have anything valuable on them.
These druids, not really.
Okay.
I can double check. Nope. These the ones that are outside, and you'll remember one of them was supposed to have a weird staff.
Yep.
Mhm.
You don't see any like weird staff.
What is?
Ellie's gonna look to you guys and go, before we rush in this time, perhaps if any of us are a little bit more on the stealthier side, I could cast invisibility and we could sneak in and sort of scout out what's going on in there.
Yeah. Also, I'm hearing weird circus music. What is that? I don't know.
I think it's you.
I don't know.
I'm like,
It was me. Sorry, I was jamming.
Oh my
What
god.
happened again?
I was like,
where am I at spell slots?
that's a you question.
Before we head in, would it perhaps behoove us to take a quick little resty poo?
Oh,
I would suggest this.
a long rest or a short rest? Like an hour? 30 minutes? What's a short rest?
I would say if you guys want to finish this today, you can take a short rest.
Short rest would be good. Heal some HP and
Yeah.
Sure.
Take a quick short rest. Let's post up outside, see if anyone comes out, and let's take a short rest.
All right.
How do I do
What
that?
are you guys doing during your short rest?
that is a great question.
I love that question.
Oops, that wasn't me. What's that?
I don't know.
No, it's me.
How do I know what my hit dice? How many hit dice? Like
When you
what's-
hit the short rest, it'll pop up and it'll say select your dice. And it should only be one option because it'll automatically populate based off of your class.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay,
then
so
you
it's
hit
a-
roll and it uses only one.
Okay. I was gonna roll physical dice because I like my crispy rock dice or
Fair enough.
math rocks.
Okay.
You should have based on.
Ooh,
You should have the same number of dice as your level.
Yes.
This short rest. I would just kind of. I would like to take a moment while we're kind of relaxing, just kind of walking the perimeter, very very mosedly, and seeing if there's anything like of notice.
As you kind of walk around the perimeter, you see the well over here. It's a pretty little well. Over here you see an outhouse. Sweet-smelling herbs hang from the eaves of this ramshackle wooden outhouse, which has a small crescent moon carved onto its door. And yeah, you also, back here, find another door in. Yeah,
Okay.
you find another door inside. You walk past the lovely veranda.
Sorry,
and
chat.
around the back, and you can hear in here that there's probably some horses hanging out. But
Alright.
yeah, it's a nice little spot. Ellie.
So after the short rest, how is 3 looking specifically?
I ate a lot of metal and my body is back to normal.
Okay, got it.
I'm also curious if Ellie can turn into a horse.
I
That's a
believe
great
so.
question.
I believe so.
I would like to roll reversal and ride you sometime instead of you riding me.
Oh, I think that would be fine. I might need to do a Clydesdale with how heavy you probably are, but I could make that work.
Calculating current weight.
Is there anything else you'd like to do during your short rest?
Is there anyone that like needs some healings?
If you have the slots, Percy did not roll very well on those dice. He got a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
On a
Percy,
D10.
baby.
Oh no.
Oh, Percy, my love.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on Percy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no sweat.
I love Percy.
That's an 8. What's my spell casting? What's Druid spell casting? Is it
Wisdom?
Wisdom? It's
Wisdom. Yeah.
Okay, so Percy gets 14 HP back.
Heck yeah, thank you.
Percy would have accompanied you, Calum, by the way, on your little walk.
Little stroll.
Oh, it's like a
Oh,
date.
this is actually perfect.
Is the suit of armor there too?
No, the suit of armor is still hanging out with Hawk.
Oh, okay.
How you doing, Percy?
I'm here, and that's different. It's been a weird few days. It might be hard to remember that it's only been a few days, but it's really only been a few days.
I'll be honest, it's felt like a couple of weeks, especially with it being like every other week, but I definitely get...
It's been like 3 days since I showed up magically out of a card.
Yeah, you do want to get home, right? I'm assuming. Because I know that I really haven't had moments to talk to you, but I'd like to get you home.
I don't know if I remember what home is. That's actually really weird. I don't remember what home is.
Well, for now, we could be your home, and we'll make sure that you get out of here, and afterwards we could try to find out where you belong. It doesn't feel good to not know where you come from.
It's weird. It's like I know, you know when something's on the tip of your tongue?
Oh, yeah.
Like you are almost remembering, but you can't quite. But like you can't quite put your finger on what it is. It's like I know I have a home. I know that there's something going on. I think I know the librarian, but I don't know if it's for a good reason.
On the plus side, we can make sure that when we do get out of here, I can bring you back to the librarian, and I don't want to see you die. I've grown quite fond of you over the last 3 days. I'll make sure that you get out of the situation unscathed, and you have my honor, an oath. I'll make sure to protect you as you protect me. Seems fair.
He's gonna hold out his hand to shake.
He's gonna shake his hand and go, wow, very firm grip. And so, great handshake.
You have a good handshake too.
Oh, thanks. Your hands are so manly.
You cast spells good.
I try. I'm not really good at this. Let's go.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a door there that we might be able to get into, and it's just kind of like walk towards us, so like looking down, like oh fuck, I had emotions.
As you two have your romantic little walk around the
Party vineyard. Sorry, go ahead. Covered in dead blights. Yep. Romantic.
Yeah, your romantic little walk around the winery. And you all reconvene at the end of your short rest. Yeah, what would you like to do next? Would you like to go inside the winery?
I think that's the best course of action.
Yeah.
I know we're concerned about being stealthy, Ellie. Would you like to go into the back door?
The stables.
There's also a side door.
The back door.
Well, there's a back door and there's the veranda.
No, I know that, but 3
And
doesn't.
there's also a side door and a front door in the stables.
There seems to be a lot of doors.
There's a lot of ways to get in.
I don't know if going in the front's the best way. We could go around the back. There was a path leading up to a door, and then there's a veranda with I don't know wine things. There's barrels
I
on
don't
the
think
veranda.
we're going in through the front, dear. We're going in through the stables. It's
Oh, kind of like sideways. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was. Yeah, do you want to go invisible? We could both go invisible.
For all that I hunt and track and assassinate at a distance, I'm not exactly built for close quarters stealth.
I'm quite easy to be missed even when I'm not invisible, so I don't mind.
You lead the way. I'll follow behind you.
She nods, and I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
I will do the same.
I'll just hang out with Percy.
The two least stealthy people.
What?
Yeah, so you guys are, I assume you're entering through here.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Parked in the loading dock is a wagon with 3 barrels set in braces on the bed. A raised wooden walkway runs along the west, south, and east walls. Through a hole in the ceiling, you see the wooden arm of a loading crane with ropes and hooks dangling from it.
Okay. Does there look like is there anything specific like inside of there's barrels, we can't tell what's inside of them?
You would assume wine. Yeah.
That's fair. It looks like there's 2 doors that we can go into.
Yes, there is a door to the south and a door to the west.
I would like to cast detect magic.
Okay.
See if there's anything or anyone magical within 30 feet of me.
Ooh. Read me the language of detect magic.
Did who know what now?
Read me the language of detect magic.
Oh, for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
You sense, let me look at something. You sense magic directly above you.
Okay. There's nothing or no one on this floor.
Not that you can sense within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet. Okay.
But you definitely can sense something directly
above.
Perhaps in the room directly above you. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Kellum. I believe that there is someone above us. Is it a person shape, or is it a creature shape, or an object shape? Because I can see the outline of it. There's an aura to it.
It's a person-y shape.
Person-y shape. So yeah, my statement still stands.
How do we get upstairs?
She shrugs and goes, "We could try some of these doors."
All right, after you.
If you want a school of magic,
I do.
Necromantic.
Oh, hate that. Bit of bad news, love. I think that they may be necromancer of some sort. Although I guess for you, that's not that terrible, Kellum, considering you seem to dabble in that as well.
Maybe if we get closer, I could figure out what they're trying to do.
He nods, and she's gonna go through the door to the open the door to the west, I guess, first.
Okay.
Very quietly and slowly, just in case there's people in there.
The rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large 2-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks, each one 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. A wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot-high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at a balcony level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old empty barrels with "The Wizard of Wines" burned into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters, upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with great interest. And I will make those little guys appear. Nope, that's not the right button. I thought it was the right button. It sure wasn't. There's the right button. They just appear. They're just hanging out.
Okay.
They're just up in the rafters.
Some ravens.
They're just chilling. I mean, they're certainly watching you. Of that, there is no doubt. Yeah, they're just
Will they
chilling.
notice us? Well, they can't.
The moment you step into that room, they can see you.
Okay.
But we're invisible.
Well, they can't see you if you're
invisible.
invisible, but they can see 3 and Percy if 3 and Percy step into that room.
Okay, so they can't see us, which is good.
From my understanding, 3 and Percy are just vibing outside, and 3's trying to take my mans.
Totally.
They're just enjoying a quiet moment.
3's
of
flirting really
silence.
hard. 3's like, I like the way you swing your sword.
You're very good with bow and arrow.
Procreation, and that's about how that went.
Maybe procreation will be our always.
Me to my boyfriend. Anyways.
Ellie's gonna open, like, she just cracks open the door just to kind of peek in the room, get a surveillance of what's in there. Sees that there's not any stairs to like the second floor from what she can kind of quickly gather, and she's gonna open the southern door here.
Okay. You see down the hallway that this turret has a sloping wooden floor that spirals from the cellar to the upper levels. Scratch marks suggest that barrels are rolled up and down the ramp on a routine basis.
So there's no, it doesn't go up, it just goes down.
It also goes up.
Oh, it does.
It go both.
Callum, I believe this is the way we should go. And she points to the turret.
Oh, okay. Head that way. I'm gonna try to follow them. I'm assuming because the door opened, but I don't see them point. So I'm just like, I'm cautiously, like, awkwardly behind them, just like constantly pushing my hands out, like trying not to hit them.
Oh, right, we can't see each other.
No, this is terrible.
And 3, you're just chilling out. You're waiting outside for something to pop off.
I
have
a +4 to stealth, but I also have disadvantage, so it just didn't seem like my vibe. I'm more like you put me in a tree and I'll shoot you, kind of robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am chilling with Percy and the animated armor that refuses to talk to me, which is very sad.
Yeah, the animated armor is just kind of like chilling there, waiting.
Really quick, Callum, before you know what's happening, you feel a strange combination of sensations. What feels like the texture of an old lady hand, but the size of a child's hand, kind of grabbing at you, trying to grab for your hand so that you guys can trail together and not lose each other.
I was gonna ask Evelyn if I could bend down and pick up a piece of like a rock or something, and I imagine like this hand just like hits my face as I'm leaning down picking up a rock, going, yes, okay, lock hands. There you are. This probably would have been smarter to do before we got invisible.
She just goes, now, hush, dear. We need to be quiet, and like pats your hand and just keeps leading you forward.
It's like two people who I don't know if you've ever seen like that, like the blindfolded high five challenge thing, where like you both wear blindfolds and you spin around 3 times and you have to try for a good high five. That's what I'm picturing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you continue up. And as you reach the top of that, I can move you guys because I think you'll be barred by walls.
Thanks.
I got you, boo. No worries. You see a druid with a weird staff. It's this smoky wooden staff that almost looks sort of not quite rotted, but somewhere along the lines of withered. It's this dark black wood wrapped in string, and it appears to have this fire that doesn't emit light but sucks light in.
Interesting.
And smokes in a strange fashion.
With me still having, because I'm sorry, Randall, if you wanted to say something, go ahead.
No, what I was gonna try to do is, because I'm seeing how this house is laid out, I'd like to walk up to the edge with that piece of wood that I'm carrying, like stealthily, and then I would like to put the piece of wood like down into the hole that they are standing in. I don't know how they're standing there, but they're standing in. And I would like to wiggle it to catch 3's attention a little bit.
Where are you? Okay. Back up. Where are you getting this piece of wood? What piece of wood?
This rock that I picked up. I'd like to that rock that I picked up. I talked about it. I picked up a rock on the way up.
Where did you get a rock?
Can I get a rock?
Like off the
You
ground?
can get a rock from outside.
Yeah. I was saying if I was picking up a rock off the ground while Ellie, old lady, hand to my face.
Yeah, and I was gonna call you out there, but then Ellie was doing the thing, and I was like, all right, we'll go with that.
Do I have a rock or not? It's fine either way.
If you got a rock from outside, then yes, you have a rock.
Okay, my intention was to get something. If not, I'll throw one of my fucking daggers down there, or my ounce of ink. I don't care.
You just have to get the rock before you go in.
So wait, are they? What is
have
this?
A rock.
What is this?
You have a rock.
Yeah,
I
would also like to know.
Rock.
Are they like on top of this crane?
That's a great question.
Because that looks like a hole in the ground.
I don't know why they placed it.
Right, so it's a hole in the ground that goes right below to the barrels below, because it hoists them up and down. I was trying to grab 3's attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I wanted them to pew pew from down below.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine. I was gonna say, what direction is the druid facing? Are they looking in our direction?
Yeah, they're like they know that they know that something has happened outside. They are like on their perceiving. And I would like both of you, before you can even do this, whatever this rock thing is, to make stealth checks, please.
Cool. I'm gonna backtrack on the rock thing because I forgot I have fucking message like a dummy. I can just message 3. I'm out here playing 4D fucking chess in my head. Like, can I drop a rock to sound an alert?
Don't you have like one spell slot? Aren't you a warlock?
Message is a cantrip.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm stealthing. With advantage because we're invisible?
Yes, advantage because it's invisible. This room that you have entered has a wooden floor with a 10-foot square hole cut into the middle of it. Looming over the hole is a wooden winch. Perched atop the winch is a man with wild hair, rotted teeth, and skin painted red with blood. He waves a gnarled staff made from a black branch and barbles at you. So he is on top of the winch.
Okay, I rolled an 8.
Babbles at you. I can read.
I rolled an 8. I'm also gonna go back to the rock because I can't cast a message because I'm invisible. It would drop my invisibility. So we're full circle back at the rock.
Well, you got an 8, so unfortunately, he has been alerted to a presence. Haley or Ellie, what'd you get?
Now hear me out. I got a 6. However, because the kind of halfling I am, I do have naturally stealthy, and it's a very vague feat. I don't know how you're supposed to quantify this feat. You can attempt to hide even when you are obscured only by a creature that is at least one size larger than you. But like in this context, I'm invisible, bitch.
I
will say
I don't think it works within this context because
Ellie could be the fairest of us all.
Okay, I tried. I got a 6.
We got a 6 and an 8. Caleb, as you're like scrambling to pick up this rock you found in the hallway.
It's a rock, not a boulder.
As you're scrambling to pick up this rock you found in the hallway, you guys make just a little too much noise, and the druid, with like a wild look in his eyes, with this strange staff in his hands, perched on top of this winch, is like, "What the hell?"
We're the ghost of your evil deeds. That's why they all died outside. You're next. Drop the staff and leave.
Give me a persuasion check. Actually, no, give me a deception check. That's deception. Give me a deception check.
Sorry, Ellie, I just kind of went with it.
Please, by all means.
I think that's great. Go for it. I love it.
Sorry, deception. What am I running?
Deception.
Thank God I have a 7
Oh, good.
for an 18.
For an 18. What do you mean the ghosts of my evil deeds? What are you talking about?
We know that you are a necromancer, and messing with dead bodies is not good.
I'm not a necromancer, though I'm a druid.
You have necromantic energy.
From the staff, you should drop it, or you'll be bad forever.
Yes, drop the staff.
I can't keep making that sound. Rather than drop the staff. I don't trust these ghosts.
Best part is there is a hole in the ground, so 3 is definitely hearing this.
Oh, yeah. 3, absolutely, you can hear this horrible little guy.
I'm gonna look at Percy and go. One moment.
One moment.
Give me an attack roll.
I hear this guy go, and I'm like, that sounds like a bad dude. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Give me the attack roll. Let me know what you get.
I want to hit him hard enough that he falls off and falls down. That's my goal.
Okay. If you hit him and if you either hit him over by a certain amount or you do a certain amount of damage, he'll fall.
Gotcha. Does the nat 20 count?
Amazing.
Oh, yeah, it does. Roll me that sweet, sweet crit damage.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
sorry, one moment. You were saying, Percy?
I was like, I didn't
Oh,
plan
right.
for
Well,
that.
that was as close to max as I usually get. So that's a 15 plus 4. That's a 19.
19. Okay. Hold on. I'm not good at math. That's a lie. I'm actually pretty good at math.
You could use their token if you'd like. Because like in the token, if you just type in, if you right click on them and hit -19, and the little box below, it'll automatically put -19. It does the math for you. You don't have to do any math.
That's fantastic.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
You've learned your one thing for the day. You can leave.
I've learned my one thing for the day. As the arrow hits this guy while he's about to like start casting a spell, he just fucking falls over. The two of you just see like an arrow hit this guy and then he just drops off the thing. I don't know how tall are these?
Well, typically a standard like floor is like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, so it's at least another D6. Sarah, would you be so kind as to roll me a D6 of falling damage for this dude?
Sure, all right. 4.
Okay, you see this druid with your arrow sticking out of him, just like thunk on the floor, and he's like still clinging on. And I believe you do have you do get a second attack as part of your action.
I do.
As if you would like to continue your action, you may.
Oh yeah. Do you think I could just like line his teeth up with like the edge of a thing and just curb stomp him to death?
I think that would count as an unarmed strike. Yeah.
Nah, that doesn't feel very. I think 3 likes to confirm a kill, but I like the creativity, Sarah. Thank you.
I do appreciate the creativity. I think that's very nice.
I think the double tap is worth it. That's a 21.
Are you going to do more than 4 points of damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Describe the way in which you kill this man.
He flips over on his back and looks up to see me with an arrow, and he's like, I don't know how he would react. We're probably like, and he opens his mouth to like gurgle at me, and then there's an arrow in it instead.
Oh my God. Destroy this man in one turn.
I turn to Percy and go, I think Callum might need your help.
Percy's gonna take off jogging up the stairs, being like, Caleb!
I'm gonna look at Kellum and go, even though he can't see me and I can't see him.
You're gonna look in the direction you think Caleb's in.
Yeah, where the last time the spooky ghost voice came from, and she's gonna go, I think it's okay if we turn on invisible now, don't you?
What about the other? What about the ravens?
Caleb!
The birds are fine, dear. Worst case, I could have a chat with them and make sure that they're okay.
Okay. Over here, Percy.
You just hear the clinking of an armored jog.
I'm gonna lay on the ground, decloak myself like this.
Oh my God, are you okay? He's gonna like pick you up bridal style. Caleb, hey, you okay?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I fainted there. I just saw
And he's gonna
life
help you
flash from my eyes.
stand back up.
Oh,
Give you a
thank
little
you.
pat on the back. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I think I'm good. Not bleeding.
I saw that
Ellie
dude
here
hit 3 just like shot up, and then a dude hit the floor, and
Yeah. Did you hear that ghost too? And this place is really weird.
a ghost? You heard a ghost as well?
I sure did. I think there was
Give me
2
a
of them.
deception check.
How much is Ellie judging?
Ellie's over here going, young love, it's so sweet.
That's a 17.
A 17? Wow, I can't believe you. There's also ghosts here.
I built the character to just lie.
We gotta be careful. There's a guys. Hey, 3. Go call down to 3. Hey, 3. Apparently there's ghosts here too, so keep an eye out for those.
If I could roll my eyes, I would.
Three's like, note to self, find an artificer to implement eye rolling protocol.
Oh my god, can we have an artificer friend? I want upgrades.
That'd be dope. Don't forget to bring up the staff wand that they had. It looked it has some properties that might help us.
Careful touching it, dear. Make sure it's not, cursed or anything.
Oh, yes.
I'll pick it up.
You pick it up. It is a weird looking staff. It is.
I could make an Arcana check. I have very little chance of understanding it.
Black length of wood. If you would like to make an Arcana check, go for it.
Spongy?
Yeah. It says a little bit.
Huh?
It's fucking SpongeBob's staff.
It literally says is a spongy black length of wood.
That is SpongeBob's rotten dick, is what that is.
No, my boy. Sarah, what'd you get?
Does it even matter?
It does.
It
sure does. What'd you get?
I think they said 5.
5? It's a magic stick. It reminds you of Caleb's staff of wand of polymorph.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I was like, it's a magic stick, dick joke. It reminds you of Kellum. What? What? First of all, Kellum's a bottom. Second of all,
he is a bottom.
Technically speaking, I did cast Detect Magic earlier, and has it been 10 minutes since I cast, since just going up the stairs?
Definitely
basically?
not. It has not been 10 minutes. There's magic coming from that staff. You don't necessarily get a sense of magic from the ravens.
Okay.
Besides just the general mysticism that a raven exudes.
Friends, do you all mind if I have a quick chat with the birdies?
Yeah. Call if you need anything.
Will do, dear. Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
I'll
Thanks.
come up there, I guess, and I'll start moving my way up.
I'm gonna toddle my way into the upper balcony area.
Okay.
If I could open the damn door first, I guess. Hello? Please. Token collide, error, token collide. Okay. Ellie's just running into the wall, over the door over and over again until it opens.
Sarah needs teleported.
Oh, I got you.
So Foundry can't do stairs.
There is a module to actually be able to, you can click on it, it automatically teleports you to another location. I've thought about adding that in.
Oh, okay. So, I would like to cast Speak with Animals, if it's my turn, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. You can cast Speak with Animals.
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. It's 10 minutes. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion.
Oh, I'm absolutely casting Speak with Animals too.
Oh, sick.
Because I just realized I have it, and
Hell yeah.
I'm like, 3 follows behind you. You're like,
Yeah, you see you cast Speak with Animals on these ravens, and they all just these 4 swarms of ravens all just kind of.
Hello, pretty babies. How are we all doing on this fine afternoon, I think it is? Your feathers are so shiny and pretty today.
Pretty feathers!
They all just start in unison.
Yeah, they all speak. Each little group speaks in unison.
Yeah.
And they all just kind of lean their head. The one group leans their head back and is like, "Pretty feathers."
Perhaps I might have a trinket or 2 in my pocket. If you would be interested in speaking with me, I could perhaps part with some of them.
Show trinket.
Now I actually have to go look at my character sheet and see what the fuck I might have.
Must see shiny first.
Oh, I don't want to give that up though. The only trinket I have is the heartstone that we got from the frickin' hags.
I have some shiny dice.
Yeah, Ellie starts to dig in her pockets, 3. And after a few minutes, she's at like maybe a few seconds, there's a clear delay and she's trying to find something of value.
I pull out a heavy set of metal dice and I shake them.
Oh, the birds all hop towards you.
Birdie, hello. I'm gonna take out one of the. Do you think they're just like a set of D&D dice? Like I don't know what the. Actual
that's what I always picture.
I'm gonna put them in my hand and shake them up and just like almost like they're pittons or not pittons.
Caltrop.
I'm gonna
something.
I gotta go actually. I can't fucking. I'm a semi-professional D&D player, guys. Don't even worry about it.
The little birds, ravens aren't really little. No. They're chonky. These birds all just kind of like start hopping around, pecking at the dice, just kind of like observing them, pushing them around, watching them sparkle.
Are these an acceptable trade, pretty birdies?
What do you want to know?
That is a great question. I haven't gotten that far yet. Well, are there any other druids in this building?
Not right now.
Did any leave recently that might be coming back?
And they start to kind of like look at each other, kind of debating if the dice are worth giving away the information. And I would like one of you with advantage to roll a persuasion check. Either 3 or Ellie. You guys can take your pick, but you get advantage.
My persuasion's a +2.
Mine's a -1.
I'll roll that. Okay, well that's a 9. Okay, that's a 10, so we have 12.
You see 3. They push the biggest of the dice back towards you. Can't say.
Well, I'm gonna take out 3 of my silvered crossbow bolts and snap off the silver bits and hold them out outstretched. Silver, precious silver.
Very shiny, freshly manufactured even.
Ooh, Ellie has inspiration.
I do?
Someone in chat just gave it to you. Thank you, Lily.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, why don't you use that first then?
Yeah,
for chat's sake.
Can we do that first?
Yeah.
Okay, so does that mean I get to reroll again?
Yes, you get to reroll one of the dice.
Okay.
Because inspiration works
That's
kind
a
of as
dirty
advantage.
20, motherfucker.
Yeah, Lily Pandas.
Thank you, Lily.
The kind of raven who seems to be kind of like in charge of his little group, as much as they somewhat speak in unison, they're not a hive mind. But the one who's kind of in control of his little group goes, Master doesn't like when you meddle.
Who's your master, love? It's okay, you can tell me. We're friends.
You know him.
Are you going trying to tell me that your master is... the
He likes
strongest
you.
person? In what way? You know, I've been happily married for a very long time. I'm not interested.
He thinks you're fun.
I'm gonna look at 3 and go, I believe they're speaking about the vampire fellow.
He has eyes everywhere.
Clearly.
Are you?
I think
Would
we
you-
did hear once that the ravens were Strahd talkers.
Yeah.
What would it take for all of you to forget that we were here?
That's good.
Make an offer.
Before we make an offer, your master, it is our understanding that he can see through you. Is that a literal sense? Does he already know that we're here? Or do you have to go back to him and tell him? I need to know this in order to make sure that this deal we make with you is fair.
I'm just checking something quickly. Because it really doesn't say anything about these little guys any of the information that I need. That's okay, because we can just kind of make it up. What was the question again?
So basically, does Strahd literally
Does he literally
see
see
through the
through them?
eyes? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like, because like sometimes when you have summons, you see through them.
We tell him, but he probably already knows. Sometimes.
If he knows, then why do you tell him? Then doesn't. I can't hear this.
What?
I have problems with that.
If you've come onto the balcony at this point, you're more than welcome. Well, you can't hear them.
I hear
talking.
one side of the story, so I don't know what they're saying.
Bummer, dude. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
3, do you still feel that you want to make a trade with them about this information?
Yeah. Slight modification. Rather than forget we were ever here, deny that we were here.
My addition to the offer, before 3 you make yours, is 3 very shiny gold pieces.
We don't know what money does, but it's pretty.
It is a beautiful adornment for any black raven beauty. I mean, the gold of this coin would juxtapose with your beautiful black feathers so well.
My wife would appreciate that as a decoration at the nest.
I'll take out six more gold pieces from
I'm
my
gonna take
pack.
my 3 out and kind of hold them and fan them in my hand and go, 3 shiny coins and 6 more. Just to, all you have to say is that you didn't see anyone there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the coins on like the railing for them to take.
The ravens all begin like picking at all the little trinkets and things that have been left for them, and kind of like forming into like, rather than 4 little swarms, are now like somewhat larger swarm, and it's getting a little cramped in there.
A little cozy.
Well, cozy for the 2 larger folk.
Let's head across.
All right. Yes.
while we have the chance. Callum, Percy, stop making out.
What?
We're just friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, Percy.
Percy's like, aw, are we? Yeah.
Actually, only.
Percy's like, I showed up 3 days ago and I'm full of confusion.
I'm doing a confusion.
I'm doing my best. Yeah, so, are you guys going to continue to kind of explore the winery?
We need to make sure everyone's dead so we can return wine to Vallaki. And
Yes. Now, I don't think we should do
Hopefully
what we
get
did
back in.
last time, which was start stealing things, because we are trying to make nice with the owner of the winery, and if his things go missing, then it's going to come back to us, dear.
well, I mean, there was a lot of Blights here. They wouldn't quite know it was us. There's some wiggle room.
My dear, I do believe it's best if we keep our sticky fingers to ourselves just this once, don't you think?
Okay, unless it's a really cool item, then we might revisit this conversation.
Perhaps. I'm open to the discussion again, should the item be of great value.
Okay, deal.
I.
Mm-hmm.
Why would Strahd have interest in a winery?
Monopoly, perhaps. Men like him love to flaunt their power around and have as much of it as possible.
Here's the thing, if we're speaking plainly. Strahd has to know where Irina truly is. If Strahd has eyes everywhere, he knows that Irina's not in Barovia. We encountered the city of Barovia. The town of Barovia, which is confusing, I agree.
Village.
The village. The settlement.
Resident Evil the village.
Haley?
I have a question for Evelyn. I want to say one of us, someone, I can't remember who, might have been me, actually had seen a raven in the window of the church that we dropped Evelyn off at. Does that ring a bell? Am I?
You dropped Irina off at?
Whatever. Did I say your name?
Everyone's like, wait, I did? Oh.
Yes. You
Okay.
did. You do
Okay, I just
recall
want to make
that.
sure I'm not pulling shit out of my ass.
Good recall.
Yeah, that's saying something for my gnat-sized brain.
I forgot that.
So, whoever I am, Ellie is going to, she does that old lady thing when they're thinking, they kind of like smack their lips, you know?
Yeah.
She goes,
Familiar.
you know, now that I think about it, when we were at the church dropping that poor Irina girl off, I may have seen a raven there. That does not bode well, does it?
So long as the bones are in place, she should be safe.
That's true, but that certainly does confirm that you are correct, Kellum, or 3, whoever said it. He probably knows she's there.
And taking control of the winery can cause dissent. We know that there's 2 factions currently fighting in Vallaki. Perhaps he's hoping some type of civil war will oust them? Leave an opening? I don't know.
Maybe he's just a bored old man who needs something to do.
I imagine after living for so long, you do need to play games to keep interested, like
Yes,
hunting down someone.
103 years has certainly taught me a lot about being bored, and let me tell you, people do stupid things when they're bored. That's how many babies are born. Did you know that?
No, I really, no. Just being bored.
Well, why do you
Seems
think
so
I
easy.
have 13 children, dear?
Well, your life's not boring now, so don't worry, you won't accidentally pop out another. Just totally missing the points.
Oh, man. Anywho,
I think Strahd believes himself a god. Or, at the very least, would like to become one. He may be a vampire, but he's still a man. They're all the
that's
same.
male behavior, yes.
That's true.
By man, I mean human, but yes.
We were like, fuck the patriarchy.
I mean, true. 3 just hates humans and dwarfs.
Well, let's make sure that this place is clear, and we can continue our plotting against Strahd later. For now, let's get this poor wine wizard his establishment back. Yes.
One door at a time.
Ellie's gonna step to the side and go, I learned my lesson at the beginning. I'm not the one that's going to be opening doors.
So you guys are opening this first door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me out. Door.
In this chamber are a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet, and a strange contraption that takes up most of the northern end of the room.
Sorry, I am trying to get to the door, and I see Sarah's freaking cursor block me every time I try to go through the freaking door. They keep locking me outside. Thank you, Evelyn. I'm sorry.
In this chamber are a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet, and a strange contraption that takes up most of the northern end of the room.
No people?
Nothing interesting?
Well, there's a strange
There's a
contraption
strange
in the corner of the
contraption.
room.
Oh.
Well, I don't know winery. It could be a press, a great press.
I'm gonna go look at it. I'm gonna check that thing out.
Would anyone like to make me perhaps an investigation check? See if you can figure out what this thing is?
Anyone very intelligent? Because I'm not.
Debatable.
Anyone who'd
Perception
like
or
to-
investigation?
Investigation.
17 for me.
17? Anyone else?
Helen wrote a 21.
21, sorry, 21.
Dang.
You both recognize this as a printing press.
Okay.
This is
Not a
probably
torture device.
where they print the labels for the wine.
So what was
Fantastic.
strange about it?
I don't know. It just has a strange contraption.
It prints labels!
Yeah.
We're not that advanced yet!
The contraption standing near the north wall is a printing press, which Davian Martikov uses to make wine bottle labels. The ink is made from wine and stored in bottles in the cabinet, along with pieces of parchment and jars of glue.
Cool, I'm gonna take a jar of glue.
Wine is a nice
No, I'm
size.
not gonna take anything. I told I can't take anything.
Not unless it's incredibly valuable, young man.
The impulsive thought one there, sorry.
On to the next.
Yes.
You open the next door. 2 pairs of bunk beds occupy this room. Against the west wall rest 4 identical footlockers.
Are they locked?
What did I just say?
I'm not a young man. I don't know who you're talking
You
to.
do not need to be snooping around in people's items.
They contain clothing and personal belongings, but nothing of value.
Okay. I step over Ellie.
2 pairs of bunk beds occupy this room. Against the west wall rest 4 identical footlockers. However, in this room, you can also see a few toys scattered about. One of the toys seems to resemble a child's wooden rocking horse, except that the horse is black with wild eyes and has painted orange flames where its mane, tail, and hooves should be. Carved into the wooden nightmare is the name Bucephalus. And in smaller lettering, the slogan is "No fun is Noblinsky."
I hold this up to Ellie and I go,
It's a toy, dear, yes.
does
You
this
need
count as something we should take? It is Noblinsky.
You needed 56 of them.
I already
Here's
have all
51.
56 of them. He's making them for me. It's fine. We don't. Although we can't go back there, can we?
You
Maybe
cut
not
to,
yet.
when the camera cuts to Blinsky just like hammering away at like a little wooden creature that seems to have too many parts from too many different animals, and it's clear he's trying to make something that's not terrifying, but he's not doing a great job of it.
But I did ask him to make non-terrifying toys.
He's like, the children, they like the head of the bear, the body of the fish, and the legs of a lion. Surely this will be a good toy.
The stinger of a scorpion.
Yeah. And of course the scorpion tail. And the big fangs. The children, they love teeth.
We love teeth.
Oh no. Yes, the kids are fine. They're playing swords. Oh, they're bleeding. They're dead.
Oh.
Don't call us again.
And we cut back to the party as you guys continue to explore this winery.
I'll set the horse down.
Probably for the best.
Probably for
Keep
the
up,
best.
Callum.
You go into the next room. This room contains a rectangular table surrounded by 8 chairs, an L-shaped cupboard, and a floor-to-ceiling closet pantry. Next to the pantry is a small iron stove.
I'm assuming this is a pantry then.
Yep,
Okay.
that's the pantry.
I just want to point out that the chairs in this room are tiny.
They're
Are
normal
they like
sized.
legitimately tiny?
No, they're normal sized.
I don't know.
That's because your token takes up the full 5-foot space. You, a person, do not take up a full
I'm
5-foot square.
6'2".
That's your height. That's not
Yeah.
your width.
So is my arm's wingspan.
Yeah, and how wide is your chair?
All right, you win.
I do win.
I almost called you Magic Shiba because I don't know what to call you ever, like in real life. Randall, how tall are
Randall?
you?
Call him. I'm 6'2".
Like actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I give Short King energy to you too?
He gives Short King energy, but he's
How?
so tall.
I was
tall.
like, look at this 5'8" man go.
No, I'm 6'2".
I thought he had 5'10" vibes personally.
If it makes you feel better, Randall, I got tall vibes from you.
Thank you.
I don't know if that counts.
I think it's because of where your camera's positioned.
I'm pretty sure
Hold on,
I'm
let
like
me fix it.
98%.
Let's go. Let's continue.
I mean more so like the angle.
Can we tilt the camera down a little bit just for me?
No, I'm not wearing underwear.
I can
It's
tell
workout
from when you went
pants.
to the back of your room.
Listen, I fully forgot to put pants on before stream, so that's where we're at.
It's waist up, guys. I don't know what you expect.
Yeah.
That's optional in this scenario.
I look nice from the waist up.
I mean,
I got a binder and no pants.
yeah, I thought you were 5'8". I'm pretty sure Haley's like 5'2".
How tall do you think I am?
5'6".
5'7". Close.
I'm 5'5", thank you very much. Give me my 3 inches.
I think that's what your husband is for.
My husband... I think we need to go to break.
What?
Quick break. We'll be back in 10 minutes with more Curse of Strahd. To Curse of Strahd. We are back with our heroes who have just cleared out this winery and are exploring, looking around, seeing what's there, all that good stuff. Yeah, where are you guys? What's? You've explored this upper floor. Is there anywhere else you'd like to look up here?
Really?
Do you want to? I don't know. Take a peek in that last room.
We certainly can.
Yeah.
As we go
That'd be
in,
fun.
though, Ellie goes, just a reminder, friends, no touching. Nothing.
I thought about it, but I haven't. Nothing of interest has really come up. It's a pretty boring winery.
To be fair, it is
Although we can
repetitive.
Standard.
3, do you want me to take a look at that staff for you?
Oh, okay.
Can I check out the staff?
Yeah, make me an Arcana check. As you guys open the
2.
door to this last room.
Oh, never mind. I misspoke.
Natural 20 for 25.
Damn dog.
Randall, the voice of the librarian appears in the back of your head as
Hey, Daddy.
as like a not an active voice, but like you're remembering something that they've told you about, and you hear the librarian be like, "It's a Gulthius staff. It's made from a branch of a Gulthius tree, and it's evil. Makes a lot of beasts pretty uncomfortable. And you know, if it breaks or is burned, it's a bad sound. It is this like horrid, inhuman scream. But hey, it's a really easy way to kill a lot of blights all at once. You know, it's got a vampiric strike. It's got blight bane. It's pretty cool magic item. If you find one of these, might be a good idea to pick it up. You know, see what it's all about. And you hear that kind of in the back of your head as like a remember, as you remember immediately and recognize this thing.
That actually is going to be your staff 3 is going to be quite useful. I don't know if you're going to use it. It has some spells, I think, with it. But if you're having a pinch, just break it in half and should release a ear-piercing scream to help get us out of any situation.
And I'll send the stat block later.
I always assumed that if we were in big trouble, Callum, you would just scream.
That's typically my form of dread that I have to get into, like getting into character. But I mean, we could do it at the same time, like synchronous battling.
Good strategy.
I'm the best strategist. Do you want to open this door now?
You guys open the door to the last room. This room contains a 4-poster bed, its headboard carved in the likeness of a giant raven. A soft black rug covers the floor between the bed and the door. In the corners of the south wall stand 2 slender wardrobes with a tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. Beneath the tapestry sits a handsomely carved rocking cradle. To the north, under a window, is a plain desk and chair. Other furnishings include a wooden chest and a freestanding mirror in a wooden frame.
It's like a crest of a raven?
It's carved in the likeness of a raven, yes.
Okay.
Is the owner of this winery connected to Strahd in some way?
Well, why don't we go ask him?
Certainly possible. Now that we've secured his winery for him, perhaps he would be a little bit more forthcoming.
Be nice to know a little bit.
I could also just threaten to kill him.
I don't think that's necessary yet, dear. Let's hold on to that one in our back pocket, don't you think?
Or you can cast Command or Charm Person again. That worked out really well.
I'm going to hold that off for just the sensitive occasions.
If you're not careful, Ellie's gonna spank you being a smartass.
I don't think Ellie reads smartass very well. I think she's too straight-laced for that.
But that's Percy's job.
What's my job?
Nothing, Percy. We're leaving. Come on now.
All right, let's go. Are you guys leaving the building?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You guys leave the winery. I presume you head back to where the Martikov family was.
Yeah, which is like just right up the road, right?
Yeah, it's just right up the road. And the main guy, Davian, he approaches this. Did you manage to secure the winery? They're
all dead.
I believe so, yes.
You see he breathes this huge sigh of relief as he kind of drops to his knees and just takes a minute to breathe. Thank you so very, very much. I cannot tell you how much this is. Our vineyard for many years has had great success here in these lands. Nothing grows here. It's very difficult to grow things in this soil. It is poisoned by the evil of its master. But we had these 3 magic seeds that are the size and shape of pine cones, each beautiful with a glowing green light as bright as a torch. But they have been stolen, and the winery will fail because of these.
I want to clarify. You said you needed 3 glowing pine cones?
3 gemstones.
Gemstones. I don't know where I got pine cones.
They're the size of pine cones.
That's where yeah.
Do you know who stole them, dear?
I have suspicions. One of these suspicions is Babalai Saga.
Gesundheit.
In the ruins of Berez lives this crooked old woman. She goes by Babalai Saga. She is perhaps a hag, perhaps something worse. I don't presume her scarecrows have been attacking us. I assume the druids have been sent by her as well. The other is at the Yester Hill, which is where the druids have taken it to perform some dark ritual. That would be I don't know how quickly they will try to accomplish this task, but I know that for the good of all Barovia, whatever it is they are trying cannot go through.
Whose side are you on?
I am on the side of the people of this land, standing against the evil that plagues it.
Did you know that you have Strahd's little spies inside of your winery, dear?
Some of them are spies. Some of them are double spies.
Well, none of them seemed very willing to speak to us until we rewarded them with shiny things, but that is very raven of them.
They do like shiny things. Some of them are members of our order.
Oh, what order is that?
Keepers of the feather. Were-ravens.
Oh. You turn into bird people.
And he does he kind of swishes his cloak, turns into a raven, and then with another swish turns back.
I immediately turn to look at Hawk.
Hawk just goes to different kind of bird person.
We are not that type of bird. We are not Aarakocras. We are were-ravens.
I could turn into a bird as well, you know.
Are you a were-raven as well?
No, just a druid, dear.
Ah, yes. Well, my family and I are all afflicted with this form of lycanthropy. So I suppose avianthropy would be more apt.
A bit of a tongue twister.
But please, stay here for the night. Take a rest.
Oh, that would be lovely. I don't know about you two, but I'm feeling quite famished.
We have plenty of space for you. I'm sure the boys can take one more night off of their beds if you would like a bed to sleep in.
These two certainly would. Do you have any king-size beds for Callum and Percy?
No.
Bunk beds are fine.
A lot of bunk beds.
This is sorry. Three's new mission is now to get you guys together as soon as possible.
I love it.
I'm here for it. I'm all about it. You know, I guess it would make sense for us to sleep in the same bed. It's easier to protect you that way.
Yeah. I agree. Do you want? They have bunk beds. Do you want top or bottom?
Top?
Good. That was a good choice. That was a good choice. Thank you. Thank you.
Please feel free to spend the night here. We will cook and we will drink and we can at least spend one night of merriment before we go back to the doom and gloom of this accursed place.
I don't normally imbibe, but I just might this evening.
And for the little one over there that does not drink, we have water, probably.
Oh, I might actually have a wine. Yes, please, thank you.
The little one over there doesn't drink.
the little girl, not the old lady may also have, not old. We are probably the similar ages. I call myself old. I am an old man.
How old are you?
That's a great question. Probably like 80 something.
Oh, I've got at least 20 years on you then, dear.
Oh, well, good for you. You look very good for your age.
You flatter me, darling.
Come, have drinks.
Okay.
He'll lead you all and his family into the winery. He's gonna kind of go up to the vats, and he's gonna pour something from one of the vats, then kind of look at it and be like, these. I think they have poisoned the wine.
Oh dear.
That is all right. We have things in barrels that is perfectly fine to, in other barrels that is perfectly good to drink. We'll get rid of this. The plants will enjoy. Yes.
I would like to cast, what's it called exactly? Hang
Purify
on.
food and drink.
Detect poison and disease.
Detect poison and disease. You cast detect poison, and the 3 barrels are indeed poisoned.
Okay. Yeah, don't drink those. Those are poison. You may want to pour them out somewhere where it's sanitary to do so and won't harm the wildlife at all.
Yes, we will take care of this. At least, and he opens another door, and you see just barrels of wine, just so many barrels just stacked up. We still have plenty more. So please, we'll open one, we'll drink, make merry.
Are those safe as well? Are those safe? Okay.
Yeah, those ones are safe.
Sick.
But the fermentation vats are effed.
Bomber.
But there's still plenty of wine for you guys to drink and make merry, and thus you do.
Wait.
Randall, I love you.
Wait a minute. Are Randall and Percy getting drunk? Are they gonna have a drunk confessional time?
I don't know. Are you? That's up to you, bud.
Not right now.
Okay.
Not yet.
Please.
Yes, or heck a lot.
And you're all given beds to sleep in, for the night. And when you all can take a long rest. Before we go down officially, is there anything anyone would like to do? Anything specific?
Other than actually enjoying a nice glass of wine for herself, I don't think so.
Go ahead.
I will enjoy as much wine in the only way I can, by analyzing its contents.
It's good. What you find is it's good wine.
Wow. If I could taste this would be incredible.
Yeah. It's good.
I'd like to get the kind of group together. We're kind of like partying or whatever, and Ken would just be like, no matter what happens, because I know we still have the Strahd party coming up, possibly. We all got invited to that. I just want to let you guys know that we're gonna make it out of this together, all right?
Mia, are you feeling sentimental?
I don't really have feelings.
You don't have to lie to me, darling. It's okay. And I'm going to take your hand and put a little piece of candy in it and go, of course we'll make it out of this.
You 2, 3, you're coming with us.
I'm going to need a certain vampire's head on a stake first.
That could be fun.
That is our ultimate goal, yes. But we can have a little fun on the way.
You deserve it. Cheers.
That's what I'm sure.
And as the three of you cheers and we close out and you all take your long rest, when you wake in the morning, you find one of your number gone. Missing. Not there. All that is left behind is a note and a stray feather. I left to find my ex. This is not a cry for help. May she take me back so that I am free from this torment. Hawk.
Huh.
Backstory unlocked.
And with that, we will end our session. Thank you guys so much for playing with us today. Thank you for watching. Randall, who do we have to thank for patrons?
I love that question. You know why? Because that question just really gets down to the meat and potatoes.
It's pinned in our DMs if you'd like.
Yes, and I love that.
It really,
so much.
Really talks about why we do this. To take your money. Really touches on what's most important to us.
Feels rich,
your dollars.
the queer. Please help us get to conventions.
Yes, please. Please help. Please.
Thank you
for the queers.
So much. Sorry, I should go back to this bit because I thought it was fun. Okay, I'm just getting this in. Thank you to our Magic Academy patrons and to our warlocks, Alicia W, Chris B, and Tiger J, and thank you to our sorcerers too, Nalani B. We have mages too. Thank you, Michael Lynn and Christopher C. You guys are awesome.
Where are we going tonight? Where are we off to?
You keep distracting me. I don't know.
Do you need suggestions?
Oh gosh, guys, I don't know who I would think about seeing, but I think there's probably a queer group of D&D players somewhere out there for us.
Sarah, I love you so much. Words cannot express my love for you. I simply don't have enough words.
Excuse me while I get distracted, and don't click that person. We're gonna head over to New Age Geeks.
Nice.
Because I like their title.
Hell yeah. Remember, folks, be kind, love one another.
Rewind.
We'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.